Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another Los Ocampos Rooster Farm vlog. In this video we're gonna start off with these cages. They were inside the barn but I took them out, but we were gonna build something so the poop could go under it, but I found these crates that were throwing away at work, so I brought them and they fit perfectly. So we're gonna move them to this section right here that we're gonna make it like a game fowl grow out section for keepers or just grow outs, and I think these cages will fit here in the corner pretty good. Like I said, these cages, the poop goes down. Maybe even for kikirikis, who knows. For now we're not using them, but they were throwing those things away. We had to build it, so that was pretty cool. And we just cleaned up this section a little bit. I told my brother to clean it up before we started the next project. The next project is gonna be our game fowl pens. They're 5x5, and we need to build bases for them, so one, they could be sturdier and the air doesn't blow them away, and then two, so nothing could dig under or the chickens don't get out. So in theory, I was telling my brother two 2x10s will work since the cage is 5x5, but that's what we thought, you know, since the cages were 5x5. We cut everything in half, and then we got to it. We my brother drilled the holes and then screwed it together. But then when we found out that in theory it doesn't always work. I don't know, for some reason when we were finished with the box, drilling all four corners, and we tried to put the cage inside, it did not fit. So for the next one, the good thing we just did one to practice, because we never done this one before, so we practice on this one. So for the next one, you could still do the base with two 2x10s, but you gotta cut the long wise 6 feet and then the other one 4, and it'll fit better. The cage will actually fit. So we did this one 5x5, but it was not long enough, so we had to tear it apart and then make it smaller, cut, and then redo it again. But at the end of the day, now we know the measurements. But yeah, then we zip tie the top to make it sturdier. Like I said, we're just building one to see how it goes, how it looks here in this section, because this, like I said, we're gonna keep our game fowl in this section. So yeah, you gotta, when you zip tie the top of it, it just makes it sturdy. The next step will be to drill the cages into the little wood frame. See how we had that wood frame inside of the cage? We had to do that because it was a little bit smaller after we cut. But the next one, we're gonna go 6. The long size are 6, and then the other one 4, and it'll fit in there perfectly. But trial and error. So yeah, we decided to put a stick so they could go on there and fly up and down when they're outside. And we went and grabbed one of our hatch roosters, which is molting, but sadly to say, this one passed away a few days ago. He was still alive and doing very well here, as you can see, but he started molting, and I don't know, he just got sad. I noticed him sad a day before, and then the next day I woke up and he was dead. So kind of sucks, but you know, that's the game. That's the game. Game fowl game, actually. Well, all chickens, man, they act like they're tough, but you never know if they're sick or not sometimes. But yeah, I like the way this came out. It looks pretty nice. We're still gonna build like tops to them and everything, but this was just a practice run. We still got 2 more to build, maybe next week or something. But check out our turkey. I always think he's tough. And then we put the rooster back into our indoor. This is Utah, so it snows, so I'd rather keep everything indoor, the barn, because when it snows pretty bad and they're away from it. So this is our indoor game fowl pens. Like I said, we're not gonna have so many game fowls, just a few. We focus more on Azteca kikirikis. But anyways, thank you for watching. God bless you. Please subscribe to the channel. At 500 subscribers, we're gonna raffle off a free bird to anybody in the United States that is subscribed to our channel. Thank you, and Christ bless you.